time now to get the buy today, sell tomorrow, the BTST ideas out of the way. Naresh, coming.
Nykaa, the stock is setting up for a breakout. Stop loss at 166, target price of 175. Second is a buy on NMDC, which broke out yesterday. Looks good for a further move towards 71, 72. Stop loss at 68.
And Kunal, what about you? What's the BTST call for the day?
So the first was one Axis Bank. After quite some time, the stock looking attractive and heading towards a potential breakout about the 1050 plus mark. So would look out for targets in the range of 1100. Stop loss at 1040. SBI Cards, after almost 2 weeks of price consolidation, is also heading towards a flag pattern breakout. So would look out for targets in the range of 900. Stop loss to be kept at 830.
Okay, that's some interesting BTST ideas coming in there. But Kunal, what is it that you're making of this move on IT? Does it seem like it's going to be short-lived, or do you think, given how strong the rebound in the market is, it will pick up oversold sectors like IT also along with it?
Yeah, it should pick up for the oversold sectors, and there comes a point where these stocks, indices, they come back towards their 20-hour moving averages. In some cases, it's 20-day moving averages, depending on the intensity of the price correction. And I think in that sense, you could probably be looking at, say, from current levels of 36,000 thereabouts for the IT index, we could be looking at 37,000, 37,200 broadly as a near-term target range for the IT index. And that could probably push up maybe the larger cap IT stocks by another 3% to 5% kind of a margin. So my expectation, as I was discussing in the morning also, that there comes a phase where the underperforming sectors, even these sectors, they eventually make a comeback, because the performing sectors and the stocks which have been doing pretty well over the last 3-4 days, they generally get to see a more of a fatigue at some point of time, or they tend to go into a consolidation. In that sense, the underperforming stocks they pick up. My belief is that potentially over the next 2 days or 3 days max, I would expect a 3 to 5% swing into many of these large cap IT names.
Okay, and just as we wrap up, Naresh, want to get a quick view of yours on the Nifty bank space. We're above 50,000, we're barely holding above that. Do you believe this is a sustainable level for us to hold on to when it comes to Nifty bank?
So maybe a day or two of pause, given that we've seen 3 strong days on the bank Nifty as such. But overall, the structure is positive. Many stocks in the banking space are giving breakouts. HDFC Bank also breaking out today about 1750. So bias is positive, but for now, maybe a day of pause could be okay.
Thanks for that view coming in, and Kunal, Naresh, thanks so much for joining us. On that note, let's start wrapping up and winding down for the day, and it's been a good day coming in for the Nifty, a 1.2% uptick coming in. We've slipped slightly below the 23,200 mark, but nonetheless, it's been a very positive trading day for us. Sensex also in tandem with the Nifty, a 1.2% uptick coming in on that index as well. Advance decline ratio in the favor of the advances today, because the market breadth is also looking solid. And on the back of this, the India VIX is down 5.5%. We're around the 12.5 mark for India VIX. It's a very healthy move coming in for India VIX as well. The broader markets have done well today, but they have not outperformed the benchmarks. That's not been the trend for the last couple of trading sessions. But nonetheless, they've managed to end in the green, a 0.6% jump for the mid-cap index, and similar moves coming in for the small-cap index as well. It's been names like Bharti Airtel, Titan, Britannia, BEL, Aisha, BPCL that have been giving the leg up to the Nifty today. However, on the flip side, names like IndusInd Bank, Bajaj Finance and Trent continue to weigh on the index slightly. In terms of sectoral gainers and losers in today's trading session, all your sectors have ended the day in the green, so it's looking positive on that front as well. Autos have led the charge with a 1.5% uptick coming in, followed by Nifty FMCG, Metal, Realty, IT, Pharma, Energy, Nifty Bank and PSU Bank. Even PSU Bank, that's your least sectoral gainer, is up 0.3% in today's trade. So very solid moves coming in on that front as well. A couple of stocks that have been in focus the entire day today, of course, Indigo on the back of its analyst meet takeaways. You have a couple of brokerage notes coming in. That stock is holding up smartly, a 2% gain. NCC on the back of a 1296 crore rupee order coming in. So that stock is also holding up pretty smartly, a 2.5% gain over there. Garden Reach has signed an MOU with the PWD Department of Nagaland. That stock is up 4.5%. Bharti Airtel has become Kerala's leading telecom operator with most network sites in the state. Bharti Airtel, very smart gain and a boost for the Nifty index as well. Overall, a 4% gain coming in on this stock. Other than this, a few other stocks that have been focused today. IOB on the bank of its fundraising approval and the QIP. So that stock slightly under pressure, a 2% cut coming in. NHPC has approved their borrowing plan to raise 6,300, so that stock was in focus. Lastly, the wires and cable space on the back of Adani's foray into that space, so double-digit cuts coming in for Havel, Polycabs, and a lot of other stocks in today's trading session. And of course, trouble continues to mount for Ola Electric. But that's how we are shutting shop for the day. Very good moves coming in for the Nifty. We'll wrap it up on this edition of Closing Trades. Thanks so much for watching.